everybody, welcome back. It's Cape Rugby TV time. For those of you that have just joined us, you'll of course know that the season has started. Well, no, in fact, not the season has started, but the pre-season has started and the off-season is finished and everybody's getting ready for Western Province Club Rugby action. Before we get going, of course, big thanks to our partners on board with us. Score Energy Drinks. We're going to give you an opportunity to win yourself a case of Score a little bit later during the course of the show. And of course, CyberSmart, internet service providers. You can find them on www.cybersmart.co.za. We've got a nice full show for you tonight. We're going to take a look at what's happening in the world of Masi, Brackenfell, women's rugby side, CPUT. Alistair Tace joins us again. Murray Ingram is here from NTK, and we're going to take a look at some footage that we got in from Fernando Favia from Gordons Bay, Titans. Gino Topley sent us a video. We'll show you all that tonight, still coming up. But welcome back in studio with me, Murray Ingram. Murray, nice to have you back, man. Here.
Nice to be here, JP. Nice to be here. It's always great to be here, man. Looking forward to the show.
Yeah, I can't wait. Rudi van Vught, or how do we say it? Van Vught or Van Voigt?
Van Voigt.
Van Voigt.
Van Voigt, yes.
Welcome, meneer. Masi in the house.
Yeah, it's nice to coming out here and bring Masi back on the map, and excited to have spent an idea with you guys and have a chat a bit about Masi Rugby Club.
I was so excited when you messaged because sometimes we've got to chase coaches and that. But when you messaged and said we want to come on the show, that was for me an immediate indication that there's a club that is inspired to do more, a club that wants to grow, to promote, to bring the players into the ranks. As soon as we get that call, we know things are happening.
Yeah, that's the main thing for me. Is the deputy chairman by Masi Rugby Club this year is to make people aware that Masi Rugby Club is still there, and people can still coming up and still come enjoy and come watch rugby and bring rugby back to the community, man. And that is my passion, to make sure everyone is aware. And I think the platform to coming out to make people aware, I think that's the right direction.
All right, well, we're going to talk about Masi in a second. Murray, but for you, it was a little bit the same thing. Like, we didn't hear from you guys. We just came to watch you guys. That was about it. But now we got you on the show, almost like a regular. And all of a sudden, NTK has just escalated in terms of popularity.
Oh, we got you in the show to thank, I guess, for the numbers at pre-season.
Tell us a little bit since the last time we saw you. Pre-season got started. Players are there, and we're going to take a look at a video here from NTK in a sec. But your shift from 2 weeks ago to where it is now, what's the difference?
Yeah, I think the main relief is we had a good turnout in our first week of practice, and nobody's disappeared. So that's always a...
Any more additions from that? Did any more guys come and say, okay, well, I missed the first session, coach, but I'm here for the next one?
Yeah, definitely. I think there's most of our players have come back, which is great from last season, given that we've gone down a division. That's always...
Hadn't noticed.
Yeah.
Hadn't noticed.
Yeah, so most of them are back, and the few that we've been uncertain about seem to be committed. And yeah, there's a lot of really... a big group of young players, which we're really happy about. A lot of people from the surrounding community. So, yeah, going from strength to strength. And
same question for you, Rudi. I mean, that was one of the big thing everybody's been talking about for the last 2-3 weeks is what are the opening numbers looking like, you know? And we've been seeing some astronomical numbers from guys. Everybody is saying that the turnout at the clubs are great.
Yeah, I think that was the biggest challenge for us is the worry the first night to coming out. There's a new coaching structure, new executive with the club, and that was the biggest fear was how much numbers coming out. And the last 3 or 4 nights that we have, there's a lot of numbers coming up, a lot of young guys, even the old guys what I was expecting are not playing this year. And I know it's lose a lot of guys, but there's a lot of numbers coming out, and that's for me gives me the excitement that guys really want to coming back to club rugby and starting playing rugby.
That's amazing. So we're going to talk a lot about Masi still coming up, but let's go as promised. Here's a little snippet for you from NTK's practice, and we get Murray to tell us what's happening. go, folks. A couple of small highlights there for you from NTK. Talk us through it, Rudi. Murray. To get it all going, though, coaching structures, admin structures, players on the field. What's the week looking like?
I think I have to ask my team manager Arthur why he's filming me. But I was actually having a conversation with it's one of our executives there saying, I don't really know how we're managing to pull this off with our shoestring budget and our. But you know,
isn't that the point, though? I mean, look at that. I just want to pause on that for a second. I mean, isn't that the kind of a lesson should be going out to clubs? Is you don't need to have all the money in the world to make it work.
Absolutely. You know, when I decided to undertake this challenge of helping the club transform itself, that was the message for me to the executive, and thankfully they're really on board with it. Was we've got to build a community club. We've got to build a club that from under 7, you know, right the way to first side, girls, women. We've got to make it, you know, the center of the surrounding community.
And it's just the fact that there's activity. You know, the fact that you're busy. They say there's a movie, I can't remember, Kevin Costner, he said, if you build it, they will come. And that's very much the truth, Rudi. If you open the doors and you keep the doors open, people will arrive.
Yeah, definitely. I think people is always about you need to make sure things happening. And I always say to the coaches also the other days, it's not all about money. Starting create weer the love of the sport, man, and starting create people together. And I think that is us move away from everything you need to pay everything and make sure. The main thing is create the rugby starting and then invite people to come. Just like also the guy like John LaRue there, but the chairman of the club is in same main thing is always, guys, make the people happy in the community.
Is that still a personal trust sponsorship there, support from?
No, also there is no Warwick. Warwick is now main sponsor on the moment, and let us now sign a new contract with us for another year to stay on board and to make sure was create the necessary stuff involved. And really, I want the other people to come also on board. When you know, Masi is the transport for the guys in and out to the club.
So. Right, folks, we've got about 50 seconds left before we go into the break. Murray, in 30 seconds, what is your training sessions like at the moment? How many times a week?
Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, 6:30 to, it's meant to be to 8, often goes a little bit longer.
Always does.
Always goes a bit longer, so 3 times a week.
Yeah. All right, folks, you're watching Cape Rugby TV. Remember, you can find us here on Cape Town TV, DSTV channel 263, every Wednesday night from 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock, and we talk about what's happening in the world of Western Province Club Rugby. A little bit later during the course of the show, we're going to give you an opportunity to win yourself a case of Score energy drinks, and we also talk to you about CyberSmart, www.cybersmart.co.za. Normally, weekly, what we do is we feature the Spot the Team competition. We load it on Facebook, and then we give some clues here so that you can go onto Facebook and have a shot at winning a case of Score energy drinks. All right, we'll take a break. When we come back, we'll carry on speaking to Rudi van Voigt and Murray Ingram about what's happening in the world of club rugby. Still coming up, Alistair Tace, CPUT, Renzo Portman, Cape Rugby TV contributor. Coming up, back in a sec, don't go away.